finding safety and recovering from being wrecked. There's a scripture that I have on bluetea.butterfly.wordpress.com. Well, blueteabutterfly.wordpress.com. And I have it every time you go see a blog. And I don't read it every time after each blog, but I'm going to share it with you guys because I believe it's going to be relatable material and very helpful. It's Proverbs 3:5-6, the Amplified Version. Trust in and rely confidently on the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insights or understanding. In all your ways, know and acknowledge and recognize Him being Christ, and He will make your path straight and smooth, removing obstacles that block your way. When you are in a place or area in your life where you lose your peace of mind, peace maybe even mentally, spiritually, and you feel like you are going through one battle after another, trust me, if you just trust in Him, you will find your way back to being whole again. Now, it is challenging and it is difficult, but you have to go at your own pace because everybody's story and journey is different, and your recovery may be longer or shorter than someone else's. So everyone must be and acknowledge and identify their own pace of recovering. So tune in and stay tuned because I am going to share with you from my journey. Welcome to Lesson in Everyday. It is your host, LAT, and let me tell you, it has been a while since I've been with you guys. I deeply apologize and hope that you guys have been well. As always, my heart and prayers have been up for you guys as I was going through or still going through recovery and actually taking one day at a time. Once you've gone through, you just sometimes have to take time to actually just breathe, detox, relax, and find your resiliency. How do you come back? I always speak on some of those topics on other podcasts, and so I'm back and I'm happy to be back with you guys. I want to share just from personal experience of what I want to encourage you guys just from my journey, okay? Again, it's been rough, but guess what? Through the rough, eventually it becomes smooth. So you guys hang in there no matter what you're going through. Hang in there, hold on. You will have some days and times, and sometimes in days that, throughout the day that different emotions may come. And you know what? At the end of the day, you embrace those. Give yourself some time to acknowledge and talk about those emotions. And then remember to give yourself a lot of time to actually do some things that will take your mind off of it. Not so much forget it, but just so that you can just kind of regroup and find that resiliency again, okay? Try to find yourself again and find wholeness again by doing things that you enjoy doing. One of my things that I have started back doing, which I haven't lacked on, but I had to get back into, because when you feel like you're in gloomy days, it's hard to actually do the things that you enjoy. So I started back reading, and not just reading my Bible, but actually my inspirational books, okay? So I collaborated both scriptures and inspirational books just so that I can actually pour back into myself, right? Because sometimes you got to self-motivate at the same time, okay? But not only that, but what I want to share with you is going to be combining what I shared with you on a blog yesterday and what I shared with you today, which is finding safety and recovering from being wrecked, okay? When your ship has been wrecked, you got to recover, okay? And that's okay. You're going to recover, okay? As long as you don't give up, don't give in, and you keep holding on. And even when it's just a little bit of faith, okay? Like the Bible says, it could be a size of a mustard seed. Guess what? That little faith, it will blossom. It will get you through. So hold on to what you have and keep pushing forward. So finding safety in the midst of what you go through and everything could be challenging because the lines and vision could be blurry. But what I want you to know from my personal experience is that it takes one day at a time, and sometimes not even a day at a time. Sometimes it takes moment by moment, okay? Because you may have those different moments. And so you got to regather yourself and give yourself time to, again, identify and embrace what you're feeling and what you're going through and express it. Find someone that you feel safe to communicate with and express, a judgment-free zone where you be able to actually express that, okay? And then you be able to walk away knowing that you relieved it, because sometimes we just need to talk it out. And sometimes it takes talking about it over and over again until you get to that healed place, okay? And through the talking, though, you should be finding ways to heal, okay? Your healing may be forgiveness. It may be showing grace, okay? And it may also just be that you just have to have that time to recover, okay? And that's okay. All of it is okay. It's a part of your story, your journey. And never let anyone take that away from you, okay? What you're going through, whether, because we all go through different things, and something may be minor to one person, it may be major to another one. So we want to respect and just love on those as they're going through and support them, okay? And be there and help them to see what's the best way to get through, okay? For them to get back to who they are, to get back to wholeness, and to get back to their peace. That's finding safety, finding a place that you can feel whole again and find your peace again, right? And in finding safety is also about, being able to slowly but surely get to where you have a peace of mind again, okay? What does that look like? I don't know what it looks like for you, but for me, what it looked like was me having to just get to a place each day by day, right? Of where I could just start filling myself back up with scriptures and refilling my cup, encouraging myself again, slowly getting back into, eating and because maybe what you went through, it took you on a little diet, but finding something, that you enjoy. If you like ice cream, maybe getting a spoon. Maybe you can't eat as much as you used to during this time, but get a spoon, okay? Get something to treat yourself, just to not just comfort yourself, but to find what you like again, okay? And in the midst of what you're going through, and again, keeping your head up. So I want to talk about recovering during your wrecking, okay? It's similar to finding safety, but I want to make sure you know that when you're going through recovering from being wrecked, when you feel comfortable and you're at that place, you have to sometimes call on your helping agencies, okay? Whatever that looks like. That could be family. It could be those that are your biological and your spiritual family, okay? Always know that sometimes you don't have to explain all of it, but what you do want, especially for those listeners, my listeners, you guys, that are believers, you have to send that prayer out, that prayer request, and say, listen, I need some prayer right now, okay? Because I'm going through. And I know sometimes we hold back from sharing what we're going through because we know that those we're sharing with are going through too. And that's okay, because guess what? When it's too much on their plate, they'll let you know. It should be a communication, and that's the good strength of family and spiritual family, and knowing that people are there with you, okay? Because you could just be real and say, listen, we both going through, but I'm going to pray us both through, okay? Because people that you have in your circle, they should know, and you guys should have that bond where you guys can communicate, listen, I got you, you got me, okay? And then also sometimes, honestly, just praying for other people in the midst of what you're going through, that helps deliver you, because it's not so much that you're focused on just your trials and tribulations, but at the end of the day, guess what? You're praying someone else through, and when you hear that testimony of deliverance, oh, what a change it brings to your story, because it pushes you a little further to say, yes, they got through. I know I'm going to get through, okay? And you got to just keep pushing through. Even when in the midst of that, a lot of things that we go through tries to hold us stagnant and try to hold us in that one place, okay? It tries to hold us in that down position, okay? Keeping us held down or chained down. But again, at your pace, you got to recognize and acknowledge that and just identify it and say, you know what? I will not stay here. So what I had to do is I had to start speaking to myself. I had to start looking in the mirror and actually encouraging myself again, okay? And sometimes you have to do that. So find what it is that will help pull and push you back to that resiliency, bringing yourself back to a place where you are standing again. And again, I am telling you, it's okay. We all fall in life. We all feel like there's a weight of the world on our shoulders sometimes. And it's okay. It's a part of life, right? It's a part of your journey. But what I'm saying is that you can't stay there. I've spoken on another podcast before about getting back up. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Find your upright position again. Know that you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Not only that, but guess what? It can't remain raining the whole season, okay? The sun will shine. Even if it shines just a little while, it's still going to shine again. And that's a reminder that you got to stand back up and know that, you know what? There is hope to hold on to, and that you will be able to get through what you're going through, okay? That's what I want to encourage you guys and be reminded of. Now, this one is a little lengthy, again, because I'm combining both, because I haven't been with you guys in a while, and I just want to make sure that you know that I'm getting back up. I'm finding my wholeness again, my peace. And I know that you can too. And I know someone needed to know that they're going to get through whatever they're going through. And it may seem like you're not. Trust me. And it may seem like it's so dark. And you may feel like you won't stop crying. But guess what? Your tears will be wiped away. You will smile again. And you will feel whole again. That's right. But it's up to you. You got to choose to not stay there and know that you have to rise above what you're going through, and know that you gotta identify and talk to yourself and see where yourself at. I always tell you, do a self check and see what it is that you need, and communicate that to those that really love you and care, that's been there. Communicate and say, look, this is where I'm at and this is what I need right now. And just know it's okay if you need space. It's okay if you just need some time, if you need a day. And when you're ready and you need to recover all the way and you're saying, look, I'm back, I'm ready, let's go for it, will you do that? Communicate, and you go and you do it well, okay? I just want to encourage you to find you and hold on to you, your hope, your peace, and know that if no one else tells you, I'm telling you, I love you. I love you. And I believe love reaches all over the world, no matter where you are, zip code or not, okay? I believe that you right now should know that I love you, and I am praying for you, and I know that you will get through whatever you're going through. And no matter what it looks, how bad the wreck look, guess what? You can and you will recover. I truly believe that. So hold on and keep the faith, and know that someone is praying and believing and thinking about you and sharing their love. I'm giving you guys a big hug. So whoever you are, I want you to wrap your arms around yourselves and know that LA, your host, is giving you a great big hug today. Go and enjoy your day, and stay encouraged, and remember to encourage someone else, because in this world, we all need some encouragement. No matter who we are or who the other person is, we all need some encouragement. Be blessed.